The year is 2006. Justin Timberlake is bringing sexy back, and the Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii are the new kids on the block in the console game. The Xbox and PlayStation are like the super cool, beefy, roided out jocks, and the Wii is like their cool cousin that likes art and wants everyone to get along and play Mario Party 7. There's a constant buzz about what hot new games you'll be able to play on the consoles. There's plenty for everyone here, from action-packed open-world titles to hack-and-slash adventures. But one genre, it seems, was not well-fed that year. 2006 was a bad year for horror, at least according to Chris at Chris's Survival Horror Quest, and it's hard to disagree with him. Not many horror titles were released in that year. I mean, there was the OG Dead Rising, but that's more of a hack-and-slash game, and then there was an expansion for Fear, but that's not a full video game. Horror fans were not eating in 2006. Or weren't they? In November of 2006, hit show Deal or No Deal, hosted by one of America's favorite Baldy McBaldmen, the wickedly talented Howie Mandel, received a tie-in video game for Windows and DVD player. DVD player? DVD player. The Windows version of the game is pretty cut and dry. The graphics are haunted. In fact, I'd say they're quite haunted, sure. But they're not any more haunted than what you would expect out of a PC game that was released during this time. The people look like people. Mostly. And you get to play the game as you normally would. At the start of the game, you, the contestant, pick a case that you'd like to be your case for the game. The cases each have money in them, valuing from 1 cent to $1 million. And over the course of the game, you eliminate cases from play and get to look inside to see how much money you just lost out on. Your goal in the game is very similar to all of our goals in this capitalist-run hellscape we call life. It is to walk away with as much money as possible. And by eliminating cases, you're essentially narrowing down how much money could be in your case. You want to see small numbers eliminated because it means that one of the larger values is probably in your case. But if the entire game was just a contestant pointing at cases and going, that one, then that would be boring. So, John DeMole and Dick DeRidgick, in their infinite wisdom, introduce the banker into play.
He's not your friend. He doesn't want you to win. He is reading your every move, and he wants you out of here as soon as possible, with as little money as possible.
After every few cases, the incredibly spooky silhouetted banker will make an offer on your case, estimating the amount of money he thinks is in there based on which cases have been eliminated and which amounts are still up for grabs. He will pay you that amount to give him your case and walk away. After any such offer, you will have a choice. Can you guess what the choice is? Yeah, it's
Deal.
If you say deal, you will walk away with the banker's cash and say bye-bye to however much money is in your case. If you say no deal, however, you keep playing, with the banker continually giving you offers after every few eliminated cases, with those offers fluctuating based on the likelihood of your case being a high-value case. Overall, a fucking crazy game for me to be obsessed with at 6 years old. At the end of the game, if you have no deal to the banker's every offer, you are left with one final choice and one final case. Stick with the case you've been hogging all game long, or swap it out for the only one that's left. Whichever one you pick is the case you go home with, and the other case is revealed to you as what could have been. You are a sick bastard, Howie Mandel. With the Windows and DVD player version of the game, you can try your hand at winning a fake $1 million. Isn't that awesome? Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Rohan, this isn't a horror game. You're a big dummy. This is pretty awesome, actually. Hang on to that feeling. Cherish that. Keep that close. It's not going to last for long. 3 years later, following the massive success of the game on Windows and DVD player, Howard said, "Put my game on Wii." And so it was. I think this game came to me in a dream, and that dream quickly devolved into a nightmare. The Wii version of Deal or No Deal makes some of the most bizarre choices I have ever seen in gaming history. First of all, though, you boot into the game and they keep the sick-ass Deal or No Deal intro, and I'm glad they did, because that shit got me so fucking hyped as a kid, man. You are then guided to a menu screen where you get various options, which, as far as game show games go, I was definitely not expecting. The TV show mode is what you're looking for, since that offers the classic Deal or No Deal experience. After a disorienting character selection screen, you are allowed to actually start playing, and this is where it starts getting haunted. The Wii version of the game brings the entire studio to life. And by bring to life, I don't mean in the sense of, oh wow, this is beautiful. I mean in the necromancer sense of that is a corpse that you have revived and you're trying to make it look like a guy. Oh god, what is that? The game also flaunts full voice acting from Howie Mandel and mostly just Howie Mandel.
Hello and welcome to Deal or No Deal. I'm Howie Mandel. Open the case. Open your case. Open the case. Open the case.
Call it.
Open the case.
Then Howie brings out his minions. I mean, the girls.
Ladies, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Howie, what did you do to their faces? What did you do to their faces, Howie? I'm glad they kept the mortifying grimace of death from the Windows and DVD version of the game. That was my favorite part. This game was advertising for Smile before Smile was even conceptualized.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, Howie.
Ooh, I love that.
That's gross. One thing to mention here is that all of the characters are me-shaped, and yet none of them are actually me's. Only your character, the player of the game, is an actual me. Also, there are like 3 different art styles all trying to fight for my attention here, and the resulting effect is just fucking scary. You've got your Nintendo me-ass character, hyper-realistic Howie Mandel with a big ol' head, bizarre cartoon ladies, and then this soulless, vacant audience. What the fuck is happening here? The actual gameplay does not change very much from the Windows version, except with some added animations that are included for the express purpose of making my skin crawl. They like directly copied the GTA Vice City stripper animation for the ladies walking up to you with the case, but since their faces are contorted into that terrifying smile, it just looks like they're walking up to kill you in some sort of deeply disturbing fashion. Howie Mandel has a lot more to say in this version, and every single thing he says is followed by the patented Mandel awkward pause because nobody else in this world has anything to say. Howie Mandel has stolen the voices of the universe and is using them to power the void crystal that is keeping him alive. He has silenced the entirety of the cosmos and is now broadcasting Deal or No Deal for the Nintendo Wii to every living creature to ever exist. Howie Mandel is the king of space and time. He is the lord of all things. All hail Howie Mandel, who sits upon the throne of ultimate chaos. There's also mini games, which are pretty cool, I guess. They certainly exist. Push Your Luck, Sharpshooter, Blackjack Marathon.
Hello and welcome to Blackjack.
It's blackjack with cases. Some things just shouldn't be made. They were sitting there at that production meeting and they were like, we can't have this game just be Deal or No Deal because it would just be people grabbing cases and that's the whole game. We gotta figure out a mini game to put in our Deal or No Deal game. Mini games are all the craze right now. People love Mario Party. This is like 2010. And then they were like, let's do blackjack, but with cases. There was one brave soul who said, let's do blackjack just with cases. Probably the production manager's son. They had to go with the idea because nobody wants to get fired for saying the production manager's son had a bad idea. And now we have fucking case blackjack in Deal or No Deal for the Wii. The industry's gone to the dogs, man. Again, I mean, not what I was expecting from a Deal or No Deal tie-in game, but cool of them to try and fit more game into the game, I guess. You know what? I think you were wrong, Rohan from the past who wrote the script, and Rohan from the future who's recording it. I don't think this is a horror game. Oh, yeah? For real? Yeah, you were wrong. Okay, so you think I'm wrong? Yeah, I just said you were wrong. Okay. Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you. No, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Okay, how about you try the special edition of the game that released for some reason, and then you come talk to me. Okay, fine, I will. And it's probably not even going to be scary. Guys, this game did not sell well. I cannot stress this enough. This game did not sell well. And at least I don't think it sold well, because I can't find any information on how this game sold online anywhere, and that cannot be a good sign. All I'm saying is, out of all of the games that deserved or needed a special edition, Deal or No Deal for the Wii was not it. The Deal or No Deal special edition was ahead of its time in the way that it was a supposedly better version of the video game that took things out of the game instead of adding to it. This was a real iPhone 7 type game. Immediately you can see from the menu that they got rid of a lot of the extra game modes from the regular edition and just sort of... Here's the crazy thing though, is because I know you have a 2008 Honda Civic that you just took the muffler off of. So your car sounds like that, but it looks like Homer Simpson would drive it. So I'm concerned. Why would you call attention to that? Anyways, immediately you can see from the menu that they got rid of a lot of the extra game modes from the regular edition of the game and instead just condensed it to career and arcade mode, with arcade mode allowing you to play some fucking epic mini games like Locker and Case Weight, Pyramid, Shoot. If you click career mode, you get sent into Howie Mandel's demi-plane where his next victims, the contestants seem to exist in a state of cryo-sleep. If you select one of the contestants, then what the fuck is happening here? I mean, it looks like this is their holding cell, and they can spend the money they win on stuff for their holding cell? What episode of Black Mirror is this? What the fuck is going on? Every single one of them says the same thing when you click on them.
Welcome to my place.
Welcome to my place.
Welcome to my place.
The game doesn't tell you this, but if you select Howie, that's how you get to play the actual video game. Here, for better or for worse, the effects of the special edition become far more articulated. Gone is the bizarre pseudo-Wii art style. Now we have whatever the fuck is happening here. The ladies are no longer smiling. The crowd isn't even people anymore. They're just horrifying silhouettes like the banker. They are disembodied spirits. And you can't play as your me anymore. No. You have to play as one of Howie's victims from his demi-plane. Here's the thing though, guess what? You get voice acting now. Or you get a voice. The acting, that might be a DLC.
I'm very glad to be here. Not only me, but also my whole tribe. Yes, I came here with my entire family.
But not a name. You don't get a name. You do not get a name. Your name has been removed. Your name is now... Howie Mandel has named you, and that's all you get.
Please say hello to our next player. Tell me about yourself.
The entire vibe is just so fucking scary. The sort of half in, half out realism that they have. I'm just unsettled in my heart and soul. All of the eyes are dead and lifeless. The regular edition of the game at least had this cartoony thing going on that could detach you from it. This just feels like a weird circle of hell that you're trapped in. The girls have voices now though. They will now taunt you based on what your case is.
Awesome! Oh no! Hooray! Oh no! Awesome!
Don't worry though, the GTA stripper walk is still in. I am not confident that I can articulate how fucking bizarre this game is, so I'm not going to try. The best I can do for you is give you just some straight up gameplay. So here you go. Ha! He looks like he knows something about me. Oh shit. They included subtitles. They added subtitles for the hearing impaired. Oh my god. I'm the hearing impaired now. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Oh, he's about to bust.
Hello, lady.
Oh, he just busted. Does he only have 4 fingers? Howie Mandel only has 4 fingers. He looks everything exactly like the normal Howie Mandel, except he has 4 fingers. The special edition, that's what they added. They actually subtracted a finger from each of Howie Mandel's hands. Oh. Do not do that, Grandpa. Dude, games from 2000, from the 90s to 2015, I feel like they did not know how to do people of color. They just paint tooled brown onto that poor woman.
But stay tuned to see what's in your case.
Am I gonna have to watch commercials for Deal or No Deal Special Edition? Special Edition, added commercials. Open all the cases the time allotted. They put the mini games in the game. They said we force you to play the mini games now. I couldn't even see what was in the second one in time. How you gotta grease these cases, man. I suck dick at this. Can I stop? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay. Oh, new round? There's more? Hey, Rohan from the past and future, remember earlier when I was like, I think you're wrong and I don't think that this game is a horror game and I think you're stupid and you're never going to amount to anything in life and everything that anyone that has ever hated you has said about you is true. Remember when I said all that? Yeah, I'm sorry. This game's really scary. Yeah, told ya. Told ya. Don't ever fuck with me. There was also a DS version of the game, but I didn't play that. I'm sorry, Howie.